Imagine a world where people are judged not by their character, but by the color of their skin. This was the reality for millions in America, a land claiming equality while denying it to many. In this time of deep division, a voice emerged, a voice that spoke of dreams, of hope, of a future where equality reigned. This voice belonged to a man named Martin Luther King, Jr. Born in Atlanta, Georgia, Martin's life was intertwined with the struggle for civil rights. He witnessed firsthand the injustice of segregation, the laws that separated people based on race. He saw the pain in the eyes of his people, felt the sting of discrimination himself. It was in these experiences, in the face of hatred and oppression, that Martin's spirit was forged, his resolve to fight for justice ignited. Martin's journey was not one of violence, but of unwavering courage and love. He understood that true change could only come from transforming hearts, not through force or aggression. His weapons were his words, his faith, and his unwavering belief in the inherent goodness of humanity. Martin Luther King Jr. was born into a loving and devoutly Christian family. His father, a pastor, instilled in him the values of faith, education, and service. These values would become the cornerstones of Martin's life and his message of love and equality. His mother, a gifted musician, nurtured his sensitive spirit and instilled in him a deep appreciation for the power of music and the spoken word. Growing up in the segregated South, young Martin experienced the harsh realities of racism firsthand. He was barred from attending certain schools, eating at certain restaurants, and even playing in certain parks, simply because of the color of his skin. These injustices ignited a fire in his soul, a burning desire to challenge the status quo and fight for a better world. Martin's education played a pivotal role in shaping his worldview. He excelled in his studies, graduating high school at the age of 15. He went on to attend Morehouse College, a historically black college in Atlanta, where he deepened his understanding of philosophy, theology, and the power of nonviolent resistance. During his studies, Martin encountered the teachings of Mahatma Gandhi, the Indian leader who had successfully used nonviolent resistance to free India from British rule. Gandhi's philosophy of satyagraha, which emphasized truth, love, and nonviolence as tools for social change, resonated deeply with Martin. He recognized in Gandhi's teachings a powerful blueprint for dismantling segregation and achieving racial equality in America. Gandhi's influence on Martin was profound. He embraced the principles of nonviolent resistance as the most effective and morally righteous way to combat injustice. He believed that violence only begets more violence, and that true and lasting change could only be achieved through love, understanding, and reconciliation. Inspired by Gandhi's example, Martin began to envision a movement for civil rights in America that would be rooted in nonviolence, love, and the pursuit of justice for all. He understood that the path to freedom would be long and arduous, but he was unwavering in his commitment to the cause. The year was 1955. In Montgomery, Alabama, Rosa Parks, a courageous African-American woman, refused to give up her seat on a bus to a white man. Her defiant act of courage ignited a movement that would change the course of American history. Martin Luther King Jr., a young pastor new to the city, was thrust into the heart of this struggle. The Montgomery bus boycott, a pivotal moment in the civil rights movement, was born. Led by Martin, the African-American community in Montgomery refused to ride the city's segregated buses, enduring months of hardship and demonstrating their unwavering commitment to equality. The boycott, lasting over a year, showcased the power of nonviolent resistance. It captured the attention of the nation and the world, exposing the injustices faced by African Americans in the South. Martin's leadership during this time, his unwavering message of love and nonviolence in the face of hatred and aggression, propelled him onto the national stage.